Good morning. Okay, this is video number 6 about our Black Friday deal, which I'm just, at this point, screaming from the top of my lungs, the top of the mountain out to get all this information out, and it's having an extraordinary effect. We're getting more traffic than ever on the site, and people are signing up like crazy, and that indicates that these free Juggernaut face scrubs, the first 100 orders, you're going to get a free exfoliator. They're going to go quick, really quick. So the deal starts at 12 a.m. on Black Friday, and they're going to fly. So if you want to get one, I suggest getting online, maybe set the alarm, get up early, and make sure that you get cracking on that, because they're going to run out really quickly. And the attention that we're getting and the signups that we're getting is sort of through the roof. It's more than we had anticipated. So it's just been an incredible response. You know, everybody's running a sale right now, of course. You know, everybody's got discounts, everybody's doing what they can, everybody's running this amazing sale. And we're holding off because no one has a deal as good as ours. They're slashing prices, big percentage off, but we're giving you something free. Like, it's a $38 value, and it's just a luxurious product, from design to performance to fragrance to absolutely everything about it. And as I've mentioned before, it's because we want to get it into the hands of our clients. The whole point of this whole thing is so that we can get as many people to try our products as possible. Men wake up in the Christmas morning, they have a fantastic stocking stuffer, or you can stock up on products for yourself. If you're looking for a present for your husband, if you're looking for something for yourself, if you're looking for something for a coworker, anything, this gives you a leg up. And we're a startup, and we think, and I truly believe this, that gives you an edge, because it's a brand new brand. And we are trucking along in ways that, you can't imagine the day sometimes. You wake up and you're like, I have no idea what's going to happen today. But you just go. You just keep your mind focused, bite down on your mouthpiece, and just do what needs to be done. That's actually a McGregor quote that I like quite a lot, where he said, just recognize what needs to be done and fucking do it, and you will succeed. And that's what we're doing. And it's funny because it's hard, and every day provides a new challenge. But the cool thing about it is that if you have a schedule, you know what you're supposed to do on a day, you're able to complete that during the day. Things happen because of the wake behind you of the stuff that you were able to accomplish because you knew you had to do it. And maybe that little extra that you put in, the little tiny bit extra that you put in, pays dividends. You're out for your run, you could quit. Oh man, I don't feel it today. Oh God, I'm gonna quit. That's where most people quit. And I heard that on the Chris Williamson podcast, and he said, that is what drives me further, because I know when I get that feeling, that's when most people stop. Now I'm obsessed with that idea. It's just such a valuable idea that that's when most people are going to give in. And but you keep going. And that is that's an inspirational way to make it through the day. It really helps me a lot, because this is a long process. This is a difficult, long process to start a company and to get the word out. And you're up against massive corporations that don't care anything about their clients. They're just pumping out products. They're not speaking to you. You can't contact them, and they don't care. And I just can't stand that idea. And man, a lot of people, they make these businesses so they can sell them. They're like, I'm looking for my exit. What about I don't know. I know this is because I'm naive and I'm a dreamer, but just what about making an awesome company? This is why I like Bear Performance Nutrition. I like what Nick Bear did, and I really have enjoyed following the progress of that company because this guy's not looking for an exit. Matter of fact, he stopped being the CEO for a while, and then now he's back. That makes sense to me because the company matters so much to him, um, and the message matters so much to him, and the products, and you can tell he just is driven and thinks about it all the time, and what's the best way that I can communicate with people and give them what they're missing. um, and that's what I want to do. I really really love that situation. I love how that's set up. So you know, I love coming back here. It's a Sunday morning, so it's a work day. um, every day is a work day. There's no days off really, but it's a pleasure to do this kind of thing. It's a pure joy, and I absolutely love it. I love coming up with ways to communicate with people and try to get the message out. And I love being the underdog. I'm a big UFC fan, and when I watch a fight, it's hard not to root for the underdog. Someone comes in there and they have trained their ass off. They are ready. There's a monumental, terrifying task in front of them. They have to get into a fist fight with another man or woman in an octagon in front of, millions of people, and you could get your ass kicked in front of all those people and fail miserably, but they give it everything they can, and it's hard not to root for that, right? It's really hard not to root for that. I adore that. And it's why I love being the underdog here. It's so cool to wake up in the morning and know I have this almost impossible task. I love that feeling. It drives me. I go to bed thinking about it. I wake up thinking about it. I wake up at 3:30 in the morning thinking about it. I go downstairs. I try to meditate, get the junk thoughts off the top of my head. If you journal, you wake up in the morning, you just write a page. There was a book called The Artist's Way, and it was a way to break through artist block, writer's block. And the idea was you wake up in the morning, do your morning pages, and it's 3 pages of just stream of consciousness junk. I think 3 pages is a lot. It takes forever to do that. 1 page is great. Just write out what's on your mind, and then you've just kind of gotten rid of the junk. You've cleaned everything out, and now you can focus on what has to be done. And if you can get some meditation in there to calm yourself, relax, don't get desperate, don't start looking at the numbers, don't get worried, just know what you have to do. And this technique every single day is how we're slowly, incrementally building step by step this business. And it's working. And it's a blast. And thank you all. Thank you all. And again, free Juggernaut face scrub with every order up to the first 100 orders on Black Friday, starting at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And 40% off store, and we do free shipping all the time. The reason why we do free shipping is because there's not a human being out there right now who shops online, and then when you get to the page when it tells you shipping, you're like, really? And they always blow you out with some kind of $15, $20 shipping charge. You're like, this is insane. I have stopped probably 90% of my purchases when you get to the shipping screen. And I'm like, you know what? I don't want to do this. I want it to be more streamlined. Just buy it. That's the price. Done. We'll ship it to you for free. How's that? That makes so much more sense. And these days, it shouldn't even be run as a special. Just have it standard. So that's what we do. Free shipping all the time. So I've spoken long enough. Black Friday coming up, 12 a.m. Friday, November 28th. Get your free Juggernaut exfoliator, volcanic sand scrub, bergamot, lavender, ginger root, and it is a pleasure. So thanks very much, and we'll see you then.